Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're set for today's video. The beer is courtesy of Brian. Thanks so much, Brian. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited for this one. So, courtesy of Brian, I've had a barrel-aged version of Darkness, and this is the base beer. And I've talked about it before with things like Goose Island's Bourbon County. I think it'd be really fun to try the base beer without the barrel aging. So yeah, I'm really stoked to be able just to try the base beer. So this is from 2024. I'm sorry, I love the packaging so much. It's like, I don't know, it's just freaking rad. It's very metal and all that. But yeah, it's cool. Like that comes in a box, classy. Open it up, you got a can, not a bottle. See? All right, so it is 12% ABV. Like I said, 2024, and just government warning stuff. Yeah, and again, just the artwork is so cool. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I did a quick search on my channel, and I've only had, this is my third time ever doing a Surly beer, so really cool to be able to do more from the brewery. But yeah, let's get into it. I have my Stout glass. It says Revenge of the Stouts. RIP to the North Brewery from my hometown of Endicott, New York, that shut down this year. That's where the glass comes from. It's my favorite glass to use for beers like this. All right, great amount of carbonation, about a finger and a third. The head compact bubbles, mocha color. I wouldn't even qualify it light mocha, dark mocha, mocha. The beer itself very dark, black with the most minimal amount of brown in there. Looks beautiful. Definitely looks like a big stout. Let's get into the aroma. It smells good. Good amount of roast. There's a chocolatiness to it. The roast, pretty impressive to me that it's that roasty, but at no point, and I smelled it a couple times looking for it, do I get coffee? Like it's just, unless I'm mistaken, like this doesn't have any adjuncts at all. Well, that's actually making the opposite point I was trying to make. I don't, like, it doesn't smell like coffee. It's very roasty, and it's only beer roastiness, and at no point does it go to coffee, but it's impressive because it's pretty roasty, and usually my brain, when it hits a certain threshold of roasty, I start entertaining the idea of, is there coffee added to this, you know? And this is not that. There's a, for now I'm going to have to call it a mystery sweetness. There's a sweetness beyond the chocolate thing I'm getting that I can't quite put my finger on. There's like this 5% of it that reminds me of walking into a brewery while they're brewing. It's not Cheerios. I'm really trying to get to this sweet thing that I can't quite identify. It's not Cheerios. It's not like toasted bread. It's nothing like that. I don't know. Maybe a soft vanilla thing? I don't know. Let's about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Brian. Hope you're doing well. So I'm realizing as I'm tasting it that I harped on roast, chocolate, and this like mystery sweetness thing. The taste is more complicated, more complex than that, but those are the big three I get in this. It is a very roasty beer, but like I was saying with the aroma, at no point I'm like, is that coffee? It is 100% unmistakably from beer. Like it's a beer roastiness. The chocolate, you know that. Sorry, going back to the roastiness, it doesn't quite get to a smoky thing, but you're starting the journey to smoky, but you're not there. You're definitely not there, but you've taken some steps towards it. The chocolate, it's a good mix of dark chocolate, but also because of the sweetness, there's a milk chocolate aspect. I do get a little bit of caramel. I don't think that's the sweetness I was getting in the aroma. And I don't, in the taste, I'm not like, aha, there it is. So I don't think I'll be able to articulate the aroma thing. But I do get a little bit of this caramel sweetness, which is really nice. And I wouldn't say vanilla. Maybe, like, it's not quite powdered sugar. Like, it's not quite cowtail Like, it's not quite that thing. But yeah, in 12%, it drinks big. And that roasty and that sweet thing are helping to bring some balance, or like balancing each other out. These are huge, bombastic flavors, but because you're getting those things, it's kind of like, yeah, bringing balance to it. I don't know. It's really cool. Like I was saying at the top of the video, to try the base beer is really rad. Like, I don't know. I hope it's coming across. I'm really enjoying this experience and just the taste of this beer. So it starts with the sweeter chocolate notes, almost a Hershey's syrup, milk chocolate for sure, malt balls. It's a little bit of like Whoppers. But then that roast comes in, and I'm realizing it's not just the roast. I'm just realizing it. It doesn't drink like a black IPA, but it's like Russian Imperial Stout. There's a nice hop presence to this. If I had come up with this after I got done filming, like, you guys know I never like come back down here and film some more information and splice it together. Every once in a while I'll add something to the description box below, and I think it's been a while since I've even done that. This is one of the ones that if I was finishing this upstairs and noticed it, I would have to come back down here, film it, and splice it together, because it would have bothered me that much to not say it on camera. Duh. It starts almost like drying out because of the roasty element, but it is this hoppy. I mean, it's bitter. It's not overly bitter. It plays well with that dark chocolate element, accentuates that. Almost slightly herbal bitterness, not like a. Or not herbal, like black tea, not herbal tea, black tea specifically. What's that one that's that ingredient that's in the English breakfast tea? It's like Belmont or something like that. It's almost got like a little bit of that taste in it. Like I said earlier, the aroma, I was basically wrestling with the same three things: intensity differences, what was that sweetness thing. And it smelled good. I don't know if I said that. The taste, so much more going on. This would be like a good live stream beer, because I think this is at 50 degrees, but I think as it keeps warming up, I might pick up new things. Things might, intensities might vary. All that stuff is going to happen. I'm almost positive of it. But as it's drinking right now, or whatever temperature it has risen to during this review, I'm here for it. This is freaking awesome. And yeah, there's like this caramel. And without it ever being a coffee level, because of some of that sweetness of chocolate, the caramel, my brain almost goes to like those kind of coffee drinks that, like the caramel lattes or whatever, without fully going there. This is cool. This is really good. 12% again. I'm feeling a little bit of warming in the chest, a little bit of alcohol in the breath. But not too much. I don't taste a ton of alcohol for 12%. This is hitting me right. It's also like really cold, and both my thicker sweatshirts are in the wash right now, so I'm wearing like this thinner sweatshirt. So I'm like, I want a bigger beer to kind of warm me up. This is doing the trick. So yeah, I really appreciate this, Brian. This is awesome. Thanks again, man. I really appreciate it, for real. This is awesome. Have you guys had this one before? What are your thoughts on being able to try the base beer and then have like one or different variants of barrel aged versions? I think it'd be cool if more breweries did that. So you can kind of compare, what the barrel aging is doing to that base beer. What are your thoughts on that? Have you had this beer before? Have you had barrel aged versions of it? Different vintages besides the 2024 you want to talk about? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews of both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.